Family, welcome back to the channel Fix It for Reselling. We're back on the 10 broken consoles. This is the last of them now. It's the 4 PS3 Slims. We did go through these quickly in the first video when we bought these. One of them's just got a stiff door, so that needs cleaning. And there was 2 that needed an HDMI port change. And one of them, the HDMI port, actually looked okay, but we're getting no signal. I further tested 2 of these, and one of them has got no signal on AV or HDMI, and the other one is turning itself off. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do them all in this video or split them down, but we'll see how we get on. We'll do the HDMI port change first, because hopefully that will be the quickest and easiest. And I shall ignore the one that's just got the stiff door, because that is working perfectly and just needs cleaning. Right, run the intro, let's get into the video. Right, so this is the first one. Needs an HDMI port change. Don't think I need to tell you why. You can see in there that is absolutely knackered. Pins all over the place and plastic's broken. I have tested this on AV, but just to show you, I'll plug the AV cable in. Hopefully nothing shorted on the HDMI. I don't think it was. I'm sure I've tested this one. Okay, so that's this one plugged in. Green light. Cannot start, cannot find the system storage. So yeah, none of these had their hard disks in them. A lot of them have got the side panels missing. The caddy's missing. So yeah, so we need a new side panel and caddy. Some of the other ones have got the sort of front and back panel missing as well. But we'll see if we can do anything with them ones first. So right, I'm just going to strip this one down and we'll get this port changed. Alright, so that is it. We've got it out of the board. Not much thermal paste. Alright, so again we've got another through hole design on the HDMI port. Not too much dust in there. Not too bad. So it's the same ports as I used before. I've got these ports, but I think they're for the next model, the 4000, is it? I'm not sure. So are these the same as the ones I put in the PlayStation 3 Slim? I believe it is. Right, it's the same as before then. We'll just heat these pins up. Get some new solder on that. Got a different tip this time. Whack the heat up. You definitely need a helping hand with flux and heat on these. No, I think I might just heat this up and try and drop it out the board again. I think that's the easiest way, rather than trying to get all this solder off. Okay, that's out. I'm sure it should be easier. Just trying to clear these holes the same way we did before. Just hot air and a solder sucker. I think I might have them all. Nice, that's off with no damage. Are all my holes clear? Is this going to sit in? Oh, perfect. Fall straight in. Nice and flat to the board. It's like I did with the one before. Just get a quick bit of solder on the tip of the iron. Ooh. Just to quickly hold that in. Just holds that nice and tight on the board. So now we can solder properly. Bit of extra flux just to help us. Even though you've got flux in the solder, a little bit more doesn't hurt to help. Right, just do the rest of these pins one by one. No, just put some extra heat on the ground pins. Just help me get that solder through the holes. Right, hopefully that is it. Right, all looks good apart from that one on the end there. Oh, and that should be it. So worth having a microscope just so you can see, touch them up. A couple of pins weren't that great. Right, let's clean off this thermal paste and we'll have a go at seeing if all our hard effort paid off. Check our battery before we put it back. 2.8, 2.9. 2.8. We'll change it. Okay, and that one's, these ones are nearly 3.2. So when you get a new one of these, although they're 3 volts, they are usually around 3.3 volts. Oh, and those little bits of plastic snapped off. Hate those bit of plastics. See if we can mount this back on. Soldering iron's still warming up. So all I did there was just run my soldering iron just back across there. Just to kind of like plastic weld that in. It's pretty strong now. Oh, let's get this all back together and see what happens. Right, let's give this a test. I've only roughly put the lid back on there. Put our HDMI in. Nice and snug. Snug as a bug in a rug. Power. Red light. I'm just going to put this. I'm not sure with a Super Slim where it goes, picks up HDMI automatically. Let's see. It's going to take a while because it's not got a hard disk. Recognise something, picked it up. It's got a signal. Yes, cannot start. Propane system storage cannot be found through the HDMI cable. That is done. Right, so let's power this off. Just got some 500 gig hard disk in, although I've not got the caddy for this yet. Let's see if we can slot one in. So these are blank hard drives. Checked it with Crystal Disk Info. And they're saying they're okay. Just sit that in there, stop the disk from putting strain on the connection. Right, I'm not sure how you update these ones, whether holding the button down works, but we've got a copy of the latest PlayStation 3 software on here. Let's see if holding our finger down on the button gets it into a boot mode. Yep, 2 beeps. Oh, and then off. 1 beep. 2 beeps. Do we still get a double beep? No. Oh, yes, we do. Double beep. We'll record on the other camera again. Connect up a remote. Let's just see if we can restore the PS3 system. It's probably going to say no. Oh, so it's recognised the hard disk, but it wants 446. So let's put in our copy of 489. It's the latest software, I think, 489. Not too worried about keeping old firmware on here. So let's just put that in the front. We'll hold start and select. I should be checking that for the upgrade software. So looks like that one's installed in, so just let that go. Right, there we go. Is that updated yet? Or would you do it now? I think it's installed the software. Now does it do the update? Right, so that's it. Now it's installing it. Let that go. Right, so hopefully that's all installed and we are on now. Let me go through, quickly set it up, make sure it connects to the Wi-Fi and internet, and then we'll stick a game in and let's see if it can actually read discs. 31st of December. Oh. 22, we're nearly there. 4:46. Right, we are up and running. Now, is the laser okay? Can you read discs? Not even spinning. Nope, can't hear it spinning. It's shut down. Make sure I've connected everything properly. Oh, is that switch damaged? That doesn't look right. Oh, is that in now? Look like that switch was... little switch in here lifted up. Let me just have a quick look now. Yeah, it was that switch. There you go. That's moving now. Rightio. Back up on the screen. Right, synced up. At least we're spinning now. Spinning and reading. Right, that loaded up. Okay, so we pop the lid back on. Ah, there's the switch. I might have done that when I was putting the lid on. When this comes across, hits that switch. Starts it spinning. And that's working. Right, let's have a quick test of this. Right, that's all good. 9 holes, 1 under. Let's just check that it will read a DVD as well. And yes, it does. Get rid of that before it starts playing music. We checked DVDs as well because it has 2 lasers. There's 2 lasers in there, one that reads Blu-rays and one that reads DVDs. I think, as far as I'm aware. Right, that's it. I think I'll leave it there for now. This one's up and working. I'm going to leave the other 2 PlayStation 3s. I think they've got a bit more of a problem with them. So we still need to buy a hard disk caddy for this and try and source a side panel. I think I can probably get them from China, or the caddies you can definitely get from eBay. And with the hard disk as well, you've probably spent maybe 10 to 15 pounds to repair this one, but it should sell for sort of 60, 70 maybe. But yeah, it's the end of 2022. I'd just like to thank each and every one of you for watching, supporting the channel, all my subscribers. Thank you so much. I hope the stuff I've done has helped you fix something throughout the year. I know through the comments a lot of people have tried fixing stuff and managed to fix some of their own bits and bobs, which is fantastic. You know, the more people that can fix stuff, the more stuff that, you know, is not getting thrown away, chucked to landfill, and it's all good for the environment. So I'm going to wish you all a happy new year. I hope you have a really good one. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. Please like, please comment, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.